Bam! I'm not even like gonna Photoshop these or like edit these any more than what it looks like. These things are fucking clean as hell. Yeah, not bad. There's like a couple of scuff marks on this one. And then that one's kind of the most beat wheel, really. Every other one's kind of mint. Fucking nice. Yeah, and he had them powder coated too, so yeah, they're reps, but whatever. Fuck paying the real price if you're gonna tear them up anyway. So sick. I can't wait to put this thing on there so it gets rolling and we can roll it out here, see what it looks like. It's gonna be legit. Okay, hello?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want the good news first or bad news?
Bad news.
Okay. Well, the bad news is that you legally have to put me in the will for this car.
Why is that bad news?
Well, I don't know. That's just the worst news I could come up with. That's it.
What happened?
Good news is he said yeah. He said he's down for 24. You sound enthusiastic as fuck.
Well, that's good. Now, my question is this.
It's pretty much a done deal. So whenever you get the money, if you want to skip the fucking compression test, then fuck it. We'll drive out there. I'm getting my truck together right now. We'll go and do it.
Well, I gotta wait till I get the...
Okay, and I know none of you care about the truck, so I'm not going to do any more like truck videos or updates or whatever. I'm just saying I just finally got the valve body back together, and I'm going to strain the fluid to use half of what I pulled out of it, and then because a lot spilled on the floor. And then I have 2 new quarts over there. So hopefully I can get this thing running and it works smoothly because I've missed driving it, and it has a full tank of gas, and it's like the IS needs gas right now. I'd rather just drive this thing right now. I fucking miss the big ass truck. So does Milo for sure. The Mustang needs to go. I keep telling him, fuck the Fox body, just build a V8 8.6.
About to put the fucking Volvo motor in that shit.
The what? The fucking one from the 240?
Yeah, put that in Mustang.
You're fucking crazy. And then what? Take the fucking 5.0 out of that?
Yeah, take the 5.0 out, yeah. The Volvo motor make more power.
I mean, I believe it, but it's just
And I got the adapter to bolt it to a T5.
like a
So
stupid
I just
swap.
gotta make
Yeah, sick fitment, bro.
motor mounts. Just motor mounts now.
Sick
Just
fitment,
motor
dude.
mounts and everything else.
Sick fitment, dude. This barbershop views, you guys. Fucking lit. Can't believe this piece of shit still runs. Is it leaking oil in my driveway? Do I need to put cardboard under it?
No, it's
What is it leaking? I know it's leaking something.
not. It's not leaking anything. It's burning.
It's doing something. Hey now, this is what dreams. Just fucking kidding. I'm not singing that Lizzie McGuire song. Let's get back to work, bitch. Okay, this side is off. And what are we doing today? We're going to be installing the Easy Knuckles drift kit. This is V2, and we're just going to go through it. Now, I already know Easy Knuckles did it on their YouTube. It was a good video because it helped me out. But I'm going to make this real quick, concise, simple, if you're going to install version 2 Easy Knuckles on your Drift IS300, baby. So let's get into it. First things first, you will get, if you buy the entire thing from him, with tie rods on there as well, you will see that it'll say left on here, which is yes, for the driver's side of the car. And then you will see on the tie rod, it says, it has an R on there. It says right. Now, the passenger side one says the exact opposite. It says right on the knuckle kit and then left on the tie rod. Don't worry about that. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. It literally should look like this. If you're installing this on your driver's side, yeah, okay, I had to look back at it and then figure it out. Okay, so driver's side chassis, or driver's side of the IS300. This should be flush with your driver's side. The pointy arrow should be pointing to the inside of the car. Make sure that your tie rod, even though that is curved that way, it'll make you want to switch. Don't switch them. Make sure your tie rod is opposing your stock tie rod, and it'll be curving or bellowing out and then coming back in and then straight. Okay, it's the easiest way to explain it. Just make sure it's opposite, left and right and left and right. Okay, and right and left. Now this is already pressed in since I got a used kit. I'm not gonna fucking undo this and take this off. I'll tighten this and put a cotter pin through that. But right now I'm just gonna swivel this bitch on to the existing tie rod end and I'll do the alignment later on. I'll eyeball it. I'll set some mad angle and camber, and yeah. So let's install this. It's so simple. It's literally, well, I guess I'll have to show you on the opposite side how simple it is. But when you are using like tools on these parts that have like a lot of pressed friction to them, if you're going to separate them, you got to be careful, make sure things are going to pop in your face and out of the way. Now I have this ball joint tool, the ball joint remover, one of the best things I grabbed. However, it's so sketchy to use because it just compresses against steel, right? And it keeps compressing and compressing and compressing. The more you tighten that, and it gets smaller and smaller, and then pop! It fucking like just shoots shit off. So I was doing this in front of the car, and I will do it again on the other side so you can see how kind of sketchy it is. But really, it's the 217s off from the bottom, pull them out, get the tie rod off the top. You can bang it out, or you can just kind of undo the locking nut and then thread it the entire way out. That's fine too. From there, you're just going to put it back in. So it's going to go on. Bottom nut's going to go in there. Tighten it down. 85 foot-pounds, baby, is what we are recommended to do. And then, good to go. So let's do it. This is the ass backwards way because I already have my tie rod end installed. So again, I'm just threading it onto the other part of the tie rod. Okay, it's all the way snug up to it. Okay, next we're just going to slip this into this fitting. If I can figure out how to do it. Okay, I'll have to put the camera down. Okay, it just needed some mad angle on it. If you can actually look at this, this is actually how the hub would sit. Look at that fucking angle. That's going to be some gnarly steering angle. Okay. My dog's going crazy over there because there's lizards that live in my side skirts. So he's just going psychotic. Anytime something moves, he freaks out. Crazy. Anyways. Okay, so slip those in. It's kind of heavy, so I gotta do it with the camera off. But slip those in, pull this knuckle up on it, place it in there, and then thread in the 17mm bolts. Okay, you can't see it, but I promise it's in there, baby. Now we just thread it in. Jesus, it wasn't even going in the entire time. Fuck me. Okay, we good. It's going in. It's actually almost fucking impossible to get it in. What would be easier is if I had a jack under it to relieve like the pressure and like the weight of where it's sitting on, because it just doesn't want to thread in as easily as you would think. But I will say, oh son of a bitch, wear goggles. That's what I will say. Fuck, I got something in my eye. Old ass rust. Okay. Okay, so that's the lower carrier assembly nut. And then right there is a 17. One of them I'm threading in. And there's the other one I'm threading in. Right there. Okay? Both those two are going in. And then we'll tighten this tie rod in. And then that's your knuckle assembly. It's done. Okay, here's an extremely easier angle to see what you're going to be doing. I also didn't tell you to take off the wheel speed sensor. But it's just so it doesn't rip off when you're letting it hang. But mine's not connected to anything. So it doesn't really matter because I don't run that. Because fuck that. So it's I think it's like a 7/8 or like a 21 or something to the bottom of this. I just go RFT. If you don't know what RFT is, then you do now. Yeah. That's it. It's literally done. I'm just gonna throw a cotter pin through that, tighten up the tie rod end, cotter pin through that. This is it. Angle kit's done. Jesus, don't do that with car on fucking jacks like that. Why is it so hard? Holy fuck, dude. Nope. Fuck that. Oh, sketch. Nope. That ain't working either. Jesus fucking Christ.